Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Central New York, Skinny Atlas, and I'm here to bring some creative ink to you. I love sharing creative ideas with simple stamps, ink, and paper. So today we have I have a fun fold to share with you. It's very easy to do, and even if you're a beginner stamper, you're going to love it. All you need is stamps, ink, paper, and I am using a punch today, and your paper trimmer. You need a paper trimmer in paper crafting. So you want to have that definitely in one of your supplies. And hopefully this isn't a phone call. Okay, they're going away. Yay. Okay, so let's get back to business. So I wanted this to be a quick and simple video for you. I'm just making sure we're connected and that we're live so I can see everything. Okay, we are good. Okay, so again, I'm Nancy Thompson. We're using the Rain or Shine Sweet collection of products that you can find in the Stampin' Up's April through, January through April 2023 mini catalog, and it is absolutely fabulous. Let me just give you a little sneak peek about that. Okay, so let's go to my desktop here, and yes, so in our mini catalog on page 50, you can see the whole collection of the suite. Got lots of great ideas. We have designer paper, we have a stamp set and dies, which can be purchased separately or as a bundle and save 10%. And we have an embossing folder with raindrops, and we also have these loose daisy embellishments. And unfortunately, they are currently unorderable. They've been so popular, but they're coming back soon on next week, I believe. What did I do with my notes? I have notes here somewhere. The 23rd, hopefully around the 23rd. So that's next week. So we can look forward to getting them back in stock. But this collection is on low inventory. I'm not sure if it's going to sell out and not come back, or if it's just going to go into unorderable status. But if this is something that's been on your wish list, you're going to want to grab it now before it's gone. At least it was still there this morning when I checked the inventory list. So, okay. What else? There was something in here I wanted to show. Oh yes, this is our celebration catalog, and if you don't have one of these, it's celebration time, and it's really one of the favorite times of the year that you can get something for free. We have a $50 level and a $100 level. When you spend one of those two, you can choose an item for free, but we've already had out the fabulous Dainty Flowers designer paper that's in the celebration catalog. On page 6, so that is gone and already. So there's not much time left. Today's the 17th, and it all goes away on the 28th. So get your orders in soon. Okay, here's a little better photo of the designer paper. It comes with this UV coating on it, so there's this shiny, like the raindrops are nice and shiny. You can see it on the umbrellas as well. I'm not sure if it'll show up on screen, but if you see it in real person, you'll be able to see it. Okay, there's lots of pretty designs. The colors are just nice, bright, and springy to use. So I see we have some joining in live. Hi, Shirley and Colleen and Donna, welcome. Okay, so here's the raindrop embossing folder here. So it's got raindrops. I'm not sure. There they go. Whoops, we got a little bit of glare there. Okay, and then here's a bigger picture of the stamp set and coordinating dies. Okay, so you don't necessarily need the dies to work with this because there's a lot in the paper that can be fussy cut as well. Okay, so how do we make this gatefold card? It's two simple scoring marks. Okay, you're gonna love it. And now we did this at my team meeting on Sunday, and they loved it. And we created a template. Okay, and this is a great way to, to create some templates so you can keep going and using them over and over again. So we have kind of like a skinny paddle on this side, and then I used this square, this 3-inch square, and then there's a wider panel on this side. So what makes it a gatefold is where these two folds meet together in the middle like a gate, right? And it really could be any size. They could be perfectly in half, whatever you would like to do. Okay, so they all made their templates so they can go home and make more of these, and this is kind of part of their challenge, is to take these templates and every month adding them to an album on our team page, and so they share ideas with each other. Okay, so let's make this fold. So our first score mark is going to be 1.5 inches, and my base is 5.5 by 8.5 inches wide. Okay, so we're going to score on the 8-inch length. Okay, we're going to score at 1.5 inches, and with the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, we do have a lighter color gray and a darker color gray. Just remember, if you can't remember which is which, dark is always like, you know, a harder push and it's going to cut it through. Light is, it's a lighter push, and that's what's going to score it. So we're going to just score it, and then we're going to slide it down to 5 3/4 inches. Okay, and that's all there is to it, just 2 score marks. Okay, let's move that out of the way. We're going to grab our bone folder here, and I'm going to just start with this wider one here, and then I'm going to burnish it well. Always burnishing your seams just really helps everything go together, open and close, especially with fun folds. So I'm going to pay more attention about these meeting in the middle here so that they're nice, flat, and smooth, just in case my scoring's off a tad, okay? And so see how perfectly they meet there in the middle. Now, if you wanted to, you could have the skinnier side over here, but we're going to go with this way, okay? So we've got some designer paper, and we're using that fabulous Rain or Shine designer paper. Look at these fabulous designs we have here. I love this. I've used so much of this. It's just unreal. And then we have this and this. And I want to, I gotta find my sample here. Hang on. Okay, I'm good. I had to remember what I was doing. Okay, so we're gonna start with, this is gonna be the outside of our card, okay? We're gonna start with this. We're gonna add this to a panel, and this will be up on my blog eventually, okay? I almost have the post from Wednesday's live finished, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. If you missed that, that was a gatefold pop-up card. And I'll give you a sneak peek of the template as well that I created to help you out. So we've got that side, and then we're going to do these daisies. I'm calling them daisies, these flowers. You could have the umbrellas, but I love the flowers with it. The hardest part, I think, is just figuring out what combinations you want to put with what and where. Okay, so I think this is like 2.5 inches. But you can easily figure it out. I went down 1/4 inch smaller to figure out my designer paper. So we're going to dress up the inside as well. So let's add some designer paper here. Right here to this panel, because we need to use up our paper, right? And this is a great way, using up all that pretty paper you have. And it just makes, I think it gives the card an extra wow factor as well. Okay, let's put this one over here. And these, obviously this panel and the front panel this size are both the same size. So that makes cutting really easy. And this one's the same as the front one here. Okay, so now we're left with our white cardstock here. This is gonna go inside, but before I do that, I fussy cut this this turtle here, and let me zoom in just a tad bit more. It's along the edge, so there's like a flat piece here, but I think he's gonna look fine down here in the corner. Okay, So let's just add a little bit of Tombow glue on here. And let's put him down here in the corner on the edge. And you can definitely, this little guy, he's got lots of UV coating on it. Isn't that just adorable? Look at you know? So it's a great way. There's lots of pieces that are along the edge of the designer paper. There's two designs, well really three designs that could be fussy cut out, because there's the umbrella design. There's a design with smaller character images on it, and then the larger ones that get cut out with the dies. So thanks guys for tuning in and being here with me this afternoon. Okay, so you know what, I've got this cloud here. We're gonna add this. This is like on the edge also. So let's add this cloud right over here on the edge, okay? There we go. And then I fussy cut these. So all of these images were fussy cut except for the one I'm gonna put on the front. And they're really not that hard to do. We're gonna put some up here. And there's a stamp in the stamp set with clouds as well, I believe. Pretty sure there's a stamp in it. Okay, let's go there. And let's go here. Let's put our other cloud right there. Okay, so we've dressed up the inside of our card here. Okay, isn't that just adorable? Okay, so now we need to, I'm gonna just burnish this a little bit more. Now we need to put our focal point. Now this could really be like an oval, a square, a circle, whatever you want it to be. Doesn't necessarily have to be a square. So we're gonna go with this guy, this flowery patch here. And so the white cardstock is a 3x3, and then, oops, liquid glue there. It's moving on me. Almost had an oops there. Okay, so we're looking good. So we're going to do our greeting next, okay? And I want to show you, I can't remember if I showed this trick the other day with this punch, okay? Or not, but here's a great way to, because you can see how long this punch is. We are going to shorten up our punch here. So we're going to make a customized punch here, okay? So we're stamping Oh Happy Day, and that's in the stamp set. So let's stamp that, okay? And we're going to take our punch, and I'm going to center it this way first. Okay, so I've got that centered. Make sure it's straight. My happy and day are straight. And then I'm going to bring it, I got to focus here. I'm bringing it all the way over to the right side of the punch. And we're going to punch it out. Okay, so you're probably thinking, okay, Nancy, that looks kind of funky. So we're going to take a Post-it note, okay? I'm just kind of putting it on the edge, okay? This creates a lever for us. So we can then take it and put it back into our punch. The only thing you need to do is make sure these flat edges line up within the punch, okay? And the way you can do that, just kind of give it a little lift so you make sure that it's centered in there. And then I'm going to slide it back so we've got a little, we don't have very much showing on that end either. And now we have a cute little shortened up punch. Isn't that adorable? So remember that trick. I forget to do this myself. There's just so much to learn, right? But use, don't be afraid to use Post-it notes. So you need to be able to get into those punches. Okay, so we're going to add this up into this corner up here, and this is going to act as a lever for us to kind of tuck this square underneath it, okay? So when I'm adding dimensionals, I'm going to just add it to the top of my label here, so it gives room down here for me to do that tuck with this, okay? Thanks, Colleen. I'm so glad you love this. So I'm just going to kind of get an idea where I want this to go. I think right about there. Okay, so it's just going to kind of tuck right up in there, and I think I'm going to kind of go off here to the side a little bit. It's not perfectly in the center, and I think I'm okay with that. So I've got this direction going correctly, and I'm going to just kind of take it and flip it. So you flip it like this. You don't flip it like this, okay? One person in my club, that's what she did yesterday. She went and flipped it like this, but we were able to fix it. So, and then her adhesive is on this side, which is this side, and we don't want that. We want it on this side, so you have to flip it like this. So your adhesive stays on the same side. So now, as you can see, pretend this is the design, and I'm just kind of getting an idea where I want to have adhesive on here. I don't want to go past this fold piece, okay? And I'm gonna just use some seal here, and we're gonna just add some seal, okay? If you really wanted to, you could use tear tape if you're really nervous about it. So I just have 2 lines of seal here. Now we can adhere this down. Just make sure it's straight. There we go. So it just kind of holds that in place so it's not flopping, because it could, you know, when it's open like that, it's just going to flop like that. Oh, excuse me. I'm talking too fast. Hold on. I have to take a drink here. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened there. But anyways. Okay, so let's finish up, because remember, this is supposed to be a quick video for you all. So we're going to add this fabulous bunny. I die cutted it out with the coordinating set of dies. So let's grab some mini dots here, mini glue dimensionals, because I want to really kind of get into the feet here a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. So let's add it. And then I want to show you the loose daisy embellishments. They are absolutely fabulous. Okay, so we're going to just kind of put him in there. He looks like the cutest, darndest little Easter bunny, doesn't he? And, you know, I didn't save enough room there for that. So I am a little low. So maybe we're just going to put this on the inside over here instead. My other sample, I had the square up just a little bit higher, so that made a big difference. And I have this little puddle, but if I had thought, I could have had that up a little bit higher. We're gonna just leave it off. It'll be for another card. Okay, so so when you're doing this, you're just going to give it a little twist down, and that'll pop right in there. Okay, little daisy embellishments. We're going to add some right here on the bunny. I'm going to add some dots of glue. Okay, but while that's drying, check out these fun daisies. They're tiny, and they're kind of like foam rubber, and they're very thin. So these are what are not orderable right now, and will be back in stock hopefully next week sometime. So but don't let that hesitate from you ordering this bundle, because I don't know how long this bundle is going to last. So we're going to just, using the pick tool works fabulous for this. So we're going to grab make a row of flowers here that he's holding like a lei, and just kind of work my way. I think I need a little bit more glue here. You could even draw a line, a thin line if you wanted to, because they all just butt right up to each other. Whoops. Okay, and then we need a white one. I'm just kind of doing every other color. There we go. Okay, well, let me zoom it in. Can you see those adorable flowers? Aren't they just cute? So there is a plant in, I gotta find the bundle again. There's maybe it's in the dies. It's the dies. There's a die cut here. That's where I keep seeing it. So there's a die here for some, you know, some stems and stuff that you could add some flowers to. That's really cool. Actually, there's 2 of them, so you can cut a lot with that. So yeah, very versatile set. So I hope you enjoyed this fun fold, and we'll give it a try. Make yourself a template. I'd love to know if making the template is helpful. But let me show you. Here's my card that I did with my team. See, my square was up farther, and I could get the flowers down here lower. Okay, isn't that fun? Okay, let me just review. So here's a little sneak peek. This template right here is going to be on my website, createwithnancy.com. You can find it there. So it'll be a PDF, I believe, if I'm doing it right, that you can print out and add it to your file. Okay. Okay, so this is what that PDF is for. This is a gatefold. I'm calling it a gatefold. So it's a gatefold. You know, it opens up like this, and then it pops up, and it's so cute. Oh, I should have added one to the words. I'll do that on that up there. That'll add a little bit more color to it as well. All right. So I've got one more fun fold with this suite to share, probably next week. So stay tuned and make sure to come back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Here is a host code if you need to order any product at createwithnancy.com. Click on the shop now button and it will take you directly to my online store. Yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that button, so the bell, so you get notification that I am live. And thank you so much for being here, and I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.